welcome back to Put It Catch Gaming. It's Girthy Sausage 76 with another video. Weapons test and review of the MK17 or Mark 17, whichever you want to refer to it as. Okay, so this weapon is a modular battle rifle and it was designed to replace the M14s, 16 and M4 by US SOCOM, which is the United States Special Operations Command, made by FN in Belgium, and the FN SCAR was selected in 2004. Now it's chambered to fire, 7.62mm, and there is an alternative or a variant, the SCAR L assault rifle that fires the standard 5.56 NATO round. Although designed in 2004, the SCAR didn't enter service until 2009, and it's still being used today across the world, various police units, military units, etc. Right, so the SCAR is gas operated and has a rate of fire of 600 rounds a minute for the 5.56. 600 rounds a minute across the board for 5.56 and 7.62, but it's got an effective range of 300 metres for the 5.56 and 400 metres for the 7.62. So I've got my weapon set up with the extended mag just there. It's got a laser designator, suppressor or silencer, whichever you want to call it, and an optical sight. So obviously you can change those going through the modification settings, but I've got it set up like this just because it looks alright, I suppose. Okay, so here we are, usual setting, no interruptions from enemies, drones flying over, any walls, etc, etc, so we can test to our heart's content. Okay, right, so I'm going to do the test over 25 metres and 100 metres, testing the effectiveness of the weapon with and without a silencer, single shot, full auto, and 10 rounds well aimed in a tight grouping. So we're starting off at 25 metres, so we've got it on single shot without the suppressor. So right, let's take that, we don't need that down at the moment. Okay, that's one round. Change the settings to full auto. Right. Okay. Let's put the suppressor on. Single shot. Change mag to 3 seconds even to change the mags, probably standard. Okay, let's go to the left hand side with this one. Okay, so one shot. Click to full auto. Okay, right, so there's a couple of things I've noticed there. Okay, right, with single shot, you're not going to really make much of a difference with or without at 25 metres of silencer or not. However, the grouping seems to be a lot tighter with the suppressor on, but I don't know if you'll notice in both tests there, with and without the silencer, the weapon raises up and then kicks off to the right hand side quite significantly, which is, I've never seen that before, it's quite unusual. Right, okay, so let's go back to take the silencer off, change the mag, bring it up to the aim. Right, 10 rounds aimed. Okay, let's just put the silencer on. No need to change the magazine. Okay, let's have a look then. Almost identical. Extremely identical, in fact. Although the silencer grouping seems to be just a little bit tighter with these two rounds, a little bit closer to the main group. But at 25 metres, centre mass, you're going to kill anybody, and with these spread, you're going to chop them in half at 25 metres. Not bad. Okay, right, let's have a look at 100 metres and see how the weapon performs Oh, you buffoon. You climb out of the water? I hate it when he does that. Right, okay. Let's put the optical sight down. Still on full auto. Let's take the suppressor off. Put the drone up just to double check the sort of distance we need to be at. Not far off. Okay. There we are. Right, just over 100 metres. Right, let's go off to the right. Okay, so 1 round well aimed. Switch to full auto. Whoa, it's spreading all over the place. Right, let's put the suppressor on. Single shot. Full auto. Let's change them. I've got no rounds left. Well, that's a bit shite. Right. Let's have a look at this grouping anyway and see how we've got on. Yeah, they're fairly the same. 3 rounds close together before it off to the right, rising as the recoil puts the muzzle in the air. The rounds are going up and up and up, and then eventually into the roof. I think I've got 4 rounds left, so we'll do 2 rounds on each grouping. Right, so we've got the suppressor. Let's take the suppressor off. You don't get many rounds by the looks of it on this bad boy. Okay, so 2 rounds well aimed without the suppressor at 100 metres. 1, 2. Let's put the silencer back on and move, drift over to the right. 1, 2. I don't think there's going to be much difference there, to be fair, but we'll have a look anyway. It might give us some indication of what the weapon's like at 100 metres. It looks again like with the suppressor you've got a tighter grouping, only by probably a centimetre or so. Not much of a difference at all. So there we are at 25 metres and 100 metres. Another fairly accurate weapon. You're going to be slicing people in half, I think, at close sort of 25 metres on full auto, and with well aimed grouping you're going to kill someone centre mass, not a problem. So there we are. That's my test and review of the Mark 17. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel, it would be most appreciated, but we'll leave that down to you, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers guys, take care.